Hi and welcome to Old School Blues Guitar. It is time for the classic electric blues solo lesson for the months of April through June 2020. I'll be honest with you here, I have a lot going on. I'm a high school teacher trying to finish up a school year online. I'm taking classes to renew my teaching license. I'm cutting a CD, which I'm about halfway done with, and I'm trying to keep up with all my lessons and websites. So this month, solo lesson, I picked a pretty easy solo. It's very cool, but very simple. This way I didn't have to do a whole lot of preparing. Now to make up for that on my instrumental lesson and my licks lesson, I've done something a little more complicated, and I'll film those and get those out here within the next couple, 3 weeks. So anyway, my solo that I've chosen is from Slim Harpo's tune called Bobby Sox Baby. It's in the key of E, and it's one of my all-time favorite solos. And I don't have a backing track or anything like that, so I'm just going to play it through one time, try to keep the time myself, and then I'll show you what he's doing. He basically plays the same thing twice in a row. He doesn't do any variation. There's 2 solo verses and he plays the exact same thing both times. I cannot recall who played guitar on the Slim Harpo recordings. I know he played some rhythm. I don't know if he played lead. I really have not read much about his recordings and who played what. That's something I need to do. But for now, let's just focus on what you can hear on the record. The song itself is in the key of E, and it's got this rollicking bass line. Something like that. You can listen to it and figure it out. Maybe we'll feature that later for one of our rhythm lessons. But when he gets to the solo, there's a stop, then he plays something like that, like this. And that's the whole solo. What he's doing is really playing over E positions. So the first lick, what he's doing here, I think, is he's got this 2-fingered position, first finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string, second finger is bending on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. I can't hear if he starts it out with a lead-in note like this, which you could do, or if he just starts with the bend. I think I tabbed it without the lead-in note, I can't remember, but you could do it either way. So this lick right here, then he wraps it up with an open. I hear an open E string, open 1st string. And then he's going to move here over the 1st position E chord, open 1st string, little hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string with another open 1st string. Right there. Then back to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, open 2nd string, hammer onto the 1st fret of the 3rd string, wrap up on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So that whole lick, that's what I hear. And then, when the song goes over the A or the A7, he's just going to play a lick right over the top of that chord, starting on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. See how that fits right over that chord? And what I hear is he's playing a couple picks on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, open, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, open, and then he's going to go back over the 1 or the E. Pretty simple. And then when the song goes to the B, he's going to play just a real simple, rudimentary lick. Just bouncing on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with a slight bend. Open 2nd string. Then he wraps it up with that same lick. Very simple solo, but really fun to play, and he's playing over the chord shapes all the way through, which is a complex idea. He's not doing anything fancy with it, but it fits the song perfectly, and it's one of my all-time favorite electric blues solos. you can take all these guys that shred and play a million miles an hour. You can keep that stuff. I like song solos that are melodic and match the feel of the song. And as a blues guitar player, that's something I've always tried to do, is play what is appropriate to make the song work. Not to make myself look great, but to help the song. You can do whatever you want. If you want to be a guitar hero, go for it. But I think a lot of singers and other band members really appreciate someone who can just make the song better. And that goes for any form of music. So anyway, enough of the rant. Let's go back and just play that solo one more time slowly. So we start out. And that's it. That is the solo for Slim Harpo's Bobby Sox Baby. I've got the tab for you. If I messed up anything there, I tried to do that completely from memory. That's one of the first solos I learned how to play when I was getting started in electric blues guitar. So for you guys who are beginners, that's a great solo to mess around with and sound good with pretty quick. If you're more advanced, you may not like this lesson, but I try to spread my lessons out and do them for all ability levels. So this is one for the beginners, for the guys just getting started into this kind of music. Plus, I needed something I could do quickly here in May. That's it. I'll be back again July, August, hopefully, and I'll have another solo for you. Next time I'll try to pick something a little more complex. Stay healthy, and I'll see you then.